Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of Constantine. This time episode 4, yes, episode 4, Feast of Friends. So
we got bugs, a lockdown, a guy took his eyeball out, and that's about it.
Yeah, sure, but you know what, I still enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, it was good.
I am enjoying this. It's a different feel, and you do have to wrap your head around that's the thing, you don't really have an ongoing plot, it's more of an ongoing theme or a feel, or I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
But, so far all these episodes have just kind of been one for one, but at the same time, I'm still enjoying it. It's like...
I mean, there is still a bit of an ongoing thing where that angel guy appears and he said something about...
That's the only thing that seems to be happening. Like, they keep talking about, they keep saying, rising darkness.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think might be an ongoing plot. It's important to remember that was... Right now, this is the first time we've just seen that episode. First time I've ever seen it, first time you've seen it. So it's very interesting. It is fun watching for a first time.
Yeah.
But, we do have our demon of the episode, which I think of all the demons or things, this is the one I found most interesting, at least.
I suppose so, yeah. I found it interesting.
Yeah, we had the hunger demon and we have a backstory to it, whereas,
Plus...
the last one was, the haunted music. The one before that was the mine.
Yeah, but also, when I first saw the bugs, I thought it could be symbolizing something, because we did see bugs in the first episode.
That is a good point, and that's the thing, sometimes it feels like there's connections, but sometimes it's not. That's the thing, we can't tell if there's, connections, or... Also, I also don't watch a lot of shows with supernatural stuff, so, maybe bugs are supposed to be, a recurring thing throughout this kind of mythology.
I don't know.
That's the thing. Although that's the thing. The show's both based on comics, but also shares a lot of ties with common mythology you see in other stuff.
He did say they're the most destructive pests.
Apparently, yeah. But it was interesting, and we did have a bit of a laugh at the parallels because the news keeps talking about the bugs, which they
called it a virus.
They think it's a virus,
lockdown.
And yeah, obviously we can draw parallels to real life, but that's all we'll say. But I do enjoy the show's got a lot of mixture of feels. Obviously, when you got characters like Constantine, there's often comedic moments, which I enjoy, but the show also has its dark and gruesome moments.
Yeah, the ending we got here, the friend sacrificed himself, and the girl wasn't happy about that.
That's the thing, I suppose we'll have to continue our tradition of comparing it to Doctor Who and Torchwood. Because, again, that scene does feel like something you'd see in Doctor Who or Torchwood, or a bit of both. It's a bit darker than Doctor Who, but you do have the kind of in Doctor Who, people often get sacrificed, and it's very, confronting to the companion.
Yeah. They're like, how do you live like this? Why did you let that happen?
But also, as Constantine says, this is what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Which, again, we keep making that comparison, but you know what? Every time I make that comparison, I kind of enjoy the show more.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the show more when we make this comparison, because we've got something to hook onto. Because that's the thing, we don't really know what we're getting ourselves
we
into.
can't really compare it to the rest of the Arrowverse. It doesn't feel like part of it.
I mean, to be fair, every Arrowverse show we've watched so far, at least of Flash and Arrow, they're very different, but then we'll watch all the other shows, and every show's got its own feel.
Yeah. But yeah, what was I going to say? It was interesting in its own way.
Speaking of connections to the Arrowverse, I won't get too into detail because I don't want to spoil too much, but I do find it interesting that, obviously you've got this guy's called Gary and he's an old friend, and then, we've got Chaz, and as you know, Chaz can be a nickname for Charlie, so it is interesting that, Constantine's two friends are called Gary and Charlie.
Okay.
You can't remember. Think about that. And then two people who formed close connections with are also called Gary and Charlie later on.
Oh!
Your brain went blank for a minute. I'm like, come on, you're not that dumb.
Oh,
but yeah, I'm sure it's a
Charlie.
big coincidence, but maybe you can draw some kind of parallel. Because it's never mentioned, but it's a funny coincidence.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence, but you did bring out that ending scene. I enjoyed that ending scene because the music and the tone, and it just ends on that scene of Constantine sitting with him.
Yeah, he sat with him, held his hand, even though he was going crazy, probably in pain or something.
Yeah, but all in all, I enjoyed this episode. I think I did enjoy it more than the previous ones. I've enjoyed every episode.
Although it's been so long, I can't remember what I've been usually rating them.
Same. The last one, I think we've been a bit lighthearted because the last one, looking back, I think I enjoyed the mining town one better than the what was it? The music one with Devil's Vinyl. But I enjoyed this one a lot more. I don't know what it was, but there's just something about it.
Yeah, I'll give this one a 7.
I'll give it a nice 7.5. Stick with our nice ratings. It's enjoyable. It's good. It's not huge, exciting, or anything like that. But it's enjoyable. That's the thing. It's an episode by episode thing. You could argue, except for maybe ongoing themes, it's filler. But again, filler is fine if it's all about getting to know the characters and getting yourself into the themes and we're 4 episodes. I say we're 4 episodes in, but it's also a very short season.
Yeah, it's all we have to...
And it's the only season, but then again, they didn't know it's the only season, but...
Yeah, it definitely feels like a season 1.
Well, exactly.
Season 1s of shows tend to have...
a slow start, if you will.
Yeah.
But, yeah. With that being said, what's the next episode called?
Dance...
Yeah, that one. I don't know. I really don't know what... Well, I mean,
it looks like a really weird way to spell voodoo. So I'll just say that. Dance voodoo.
It could mean anything, and I've never seen the episode. I can't think of a joke or an implication or... there's nothing I can hook onto with the episode title, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if... the only thing we know for sure is... I don't know. But I suppose that's it. But I'm enjoying this. It's a nice different review because we're all blind for this one. So it'll be fun. It's 1 season, 13 episodes. But with that being said, I suppose we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
See you next time for more Constantine and other things as well. See you next time, guys.